I was taking a bath and I had the water running. It was already mostly filled up. I decided to bow down to the water and have my head near as the water poured out of the drain. And I had my eyes open and I saw my arms being distorted by the moving water, and I decided to stare and zone out into my arms, which now became nothing. They disillusioned me, and I all of a sudden felt like I was floating in nothingness, because the physical realm, it didn't exist anymore. It was distorted. My arms weren't my arms, and all that I had left was my thoughts. I think this is something that scares humans. Imagine if the physical realm one day disappeared. What would we have to keep us sane, other than what's inside of us? We wouldn't be able to go pick anything up or do our usual routines, buy a nice car, eat food, look at the sky. All we would have would be our thoughts. And this scares some people, but I believe this is the beginning of where I find sense. This is meditation. This is taking time to go within so you can have a home within yourself. So you don't have to go to the external physical world for a quick fix. Because you're just going to have to keep coming back and chasing the external world, when the only thing you should be chasing is something inside of you, chasing you. If you choose to chase anything else outside of you, it obstructs the soul from being free. Not that anyone should be chasing anything, but the focus is meant to be inside. Because if you have peace inside of you, peace of some sort, when the physical world goes to chaos, you won't fall apart. You will feel safe. Because you know who you are. You know the power and the love and the creativity and the beauty, the divinity within you. You know the darkness within you. You know the light within you. And how none of it is right or wrong. It is. It always will be. Because that's what the human condition is. As we know it, at least. For some reason, the world has always made more sense to me when it's distorted. That's why most of my art is video and photo and anything, and it's not realistic. Because that's where my home is. Yet I've found peace or some sort of understanding in this physical realm that we have, so I can be a part of it purely for the sake of participating, wanting to experience what has been created, what we've made for ourselves as humans. Not that I enjoy it, but because I want to be part of it. And this is why I love when people do it differently, and when I do it differently is because what we've created, it doesn't have to be this way. We know deep down how beautiful and natural life can be. Yet we chase the drugs and we chase the food and the nice stuff and go shopping because we need this or need that to fill us up. But it never does, other than for a minute. Yet it's so very hard to say, I will not get up and go get that thing. I will sit here and go inside of me. And some people would say, well, why would you do that? Because you have access to so much inside of you that you don't need anything outside of you other than the basics. And those are even quite hilarious, that we have to eat and drink and pee. It's funny, but it's the truth of who we are as people. We're not above it, and that's the way it is as of right now. Yet I love to imagine that we are all divine beings of something that there's something connecting all of us, that there's energy, or in a sense God, but God as nature, the universe, energy. We know energy exists scientifically. That's a combination, in my opinion, of nature and religion, is the spirit, the energy. It can be proven, and when applied in a spiritual context, the energy sometimes can't be proven. In the simplest form, I believe it can. In the sense that everything is an energy exchange. The way in which you speak, the way in which you move, the way that your literal electromagnetic field is vibrating, the torus around you, how it interacts with someone else's. I believe that those things have already been proven. In a matter of more detailed the details are up to choice, and my details are in the synchronicities. I believe that the universe is a show. The life is a show, and I am the director of my own life. In every sense, I come up with the ideas, I make the plans, I choose the people, I create everything that I want and don't want. I'm manifesting every second just by being alive. And then we hire people to come in and be part of our lives. We only allow people behind the scenes that we want there. We have people take the sets off and on, or we do, or everything is a choice. And we need to be conscious of the choices that we're making. Or we can be conscious of the choices we're making. And there is no show without everyone else. The collective. And each person is their own director of their show that they're living. And you can never fully see someone else's vision. They are the most important person in their life, and I am the most important person in my life. But it's important, I feel like, to notice how we all work together, and how without everyone else, nothing would be anything. There wouldn't be anything to do or to care about, or there would be no show. And that may be fine. But I love the show. So I'm grateful that everyone else is here and hopefully putting themselves first so they can have their best show. And I feel like a partner is a person that you allow to come and be your co-director. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. A co-director or an assistant director. Or you're standing side by side running your own shows and they complement each other. So see, there are so many different ways to look at everything, and those aren't even all of them. And I don't know which one. I mean, there's not a right answer. It's just whatever you want. Whatever I want. I think I would prefer a mix of both. Each of us running our own beautiful shows just the way we want. And then helping each other out in ways that feel good. When one is having a lot of trouble with their show, it's just getting really difficult. Then they'll still be strong. But they'll have someone to stand beside them as a human and another human. And honestly, I love to help, so I would quite like to. Well, why do I like to help? I like to help because things are hard, I think. Sometimes, why do I like to help? Because I enjoy being a part of something. I enjoy helping other people. I enjoy doing tasks sometimes when I don't have to think about, when I don't have to be the creator. I enjoy helping because it's collective. I enjoy being part of a collective. but I enjoy the most standing alone. I'm a flip. I'm always a flip, a bottom top, a leader follower. I'm both of everything. I'm finding my peace. But I have to remain the leader of my own show, and I can't run anyone else's show. And I cannot let anyone else run my show. I have to stand firm in my soul. I will stand tall in my heart and soul. I appreciate you exploring with me. And if you'd like to interact with this video and share your ideas, like, comment, and subscribe below.